Hello, Abyssal Travelers. It's that time again, Monday Messages with Hekate. I did draw, two cards I did draw two cards for the video because it makes this video a little bit shorter and it makes editing a lot easier. So anyway, we will get into thanking the goddess Hekate for her guidance and wisdom. I have Sage this time around. I'm going to be using Sage in order to cleanse the energy from last week and bring in new energy for this week. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, now that we got that lit, we'll set it on our incense holder over here. Let that burn while we do this reading. Alright, let's get into the cards for today. And the first card we have is Perseus with Destruction. So, Perseus. Let's get into the book for this one. I'm not very familiar with Perseus, actually. Even though, you know, Hekate is supposedly supposed to be from Greek mythology, which not entirely true. She's much older than Greek mythology. She shows up in spiritual and religious beliefs long before the Greek and Roman Empire. But we'll get into the book here. And probably a lot of this will be cut out while I find this card. Here we are, Perseus. Oh. My bad, it's Perseus, not Perseus. Are they the same person? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Anyway, Perseus, the Titan father of Hekate. He is the most associated with the concept of destruction. Likely in a military warrior sense, it points to dangers that can lead to our own sense of devastation and ruin. But it can also be the annihilation of past traumas or success in overcoming obstacles to our progression. Hekate exhibits these destructive qualities inherited from her father, but she tempers them through skill and wisdom. Proceed with caution and only apply these qualities with prejudice. Oh, prudence, not prejudice. My bad. But yeah, that's what that card has, so. Hekate is relaying that a lot of you out there have overcome a lot of big obstacles in your path. Or you've taken the destructive energy in your life and you have transformed it into something that is positive for yourself and for your friends, family, and loved ones. So that is the big message from Hekate. The other card we have today is Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, Full Moon Pisces. And these cards come from the Oracle of the Hecatean Path and the Moonology cards. The Moonology Oracle cards. Just so you guys can have that information if you ever want to go looking for those cards yourself. The other deck I'm going to be using for the for this reading and for the self for the self check on your energy and what you should be focused on today. I will be using the Rebel deck. But before we get into that, we will go into the book meaning for the Moonology card here, the Balanced Spirituality and Practicality card. All right. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you are in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Hey, I'm getting called out in this message right now. I didn't come here to get called out, I came here to call you out. No. But yeah, that's been one of my biggest issues in the past and in the present currently. So yeah, this reading is just as much for me as it is for you guys today. Attune with the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Let's see, additional meanings for this card. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition, it won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. I don't do love readings, no. Avoid substance use. Yes, we could all do with that message. Do not be using drugs, especially not alcohol. Alcohol, probably one of the worst substances. Not because it's incredibly bad for you. Of course, it is bad for you, but it's not one of the worst because of how bad it is for you. It's one of the worst because of how accepted it is in society as a substance, and how frequently people use it to try to numb themselves when they're going through emotional pain, and how deadly it can become, not just because it's impairing your sight and your mind and your motor functions and all of that, but because a lot of people will drink, and the first thing that they will go do after that is drive. Or they'll get into fights and arguments and a lot of other stuff like that. And it's one of those things that is just really not good for anyone. And the fact that we are so accepting of alcohol that we basically built stores that house hundreds of thousands of bottles of the stuff is just insane. So, my advice to you, stay away from the stuff, because it's not going to help you. It's not going to make you feel better. You might be numb for a couple of hours, but when you wake up in the morning, you're still going to have those same problems that you had yesterday, and those emotions are going to bubble right back up, and then you're going to have to go, and then the first thing you're going to have to do is go reach for the bottle again, because you don't want to because you're trying to avoid those feelings, rather than going to see a therapist or finding a close friend that you can confide your feelings with. It's not good, it's never good, it's not helpful, and anyone that tells you otherwise is either an alcoholic or they're not really your friend. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's the truth. That, or they're trying to manipulate you into getting into bed with them. One of those three. Drinking is not good for anyone. Even party goers, even people who live the party life. I would still say avoid alcohol, even though a lot of party goers use it to give them that euphoric feeling. There's a lot of other things that you can do to get that feeling without having to use alcohol, without having to drink. And I press on this matter as much as I am because my parents have gotten really bad with alcohol, and also with cigarettes, cigarettes and smoking, and it's not done them any good. Mainly because it causes them to get into a lot of arguments, which, big surprise there, right? Big surprise. But anyway, we'll move on from that topic. Uh, I went on a little bit of a rant there, but I guess someone out there may have needed to hear that. With me going on such a long tangent there, someone out there may have just needed to hear that to help them get over their alcoholic usage. So yeah, we'll get back into this card because there is one more passage down here, and the teaching of this card is Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numerous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It is also a time to send out your dreams to the universe. Release your fears. That last line is kind of funny. Release your fears. Because the card at the bottom of the Moonology deck right here is work through your fears. So we're definitely getting some synchronicity with that last message of releasing your fears, working through your fears. And also, the card talks about emotions, and we have double confirmation with the Oracle of the Hecatean Path, the card on the bottom being Analia of the Sea, and the Emotions card right here. Hold on, let me see. That's kind of crazy. That's really kind of crazy how much these messages connect today. How much confirmation is coming from these cards in this reading right now. I did not expect that to happen, but apparently Hekate really wants you to focus on these on your emotions and on your fears at this time. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we will get into personal energy for the collective of this reading for this week. Mother Hekate, we invite you to give your wisdom and guidance for the collective's energy and personal care for the week. Thank you and blessed be. Right, let's see. Well, yeah, there's your confirmation right there. Extra confirmation with the whole substance abuse thing. And this card is Ask a Fucking Professional. And on the back it says, don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So some of you out there are really dealing with some substance abuse or substance use that you're trying to get over. And Mother Hekate is telling you, go see a professional. Go find somebody who knows what they're doing to help you. Drop whatever expectations you have with your friends or the internet or whatever self-help bullshit that you're seeing out there. And just go look for a professional. You know, go find yourself a 12-step program. Go find yourself a therapist. Go find yourself somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. And stop screwing around with these with all this self-help nonsense. Stop messing around with friends and family who say that they can help you. They can't. They might want to. They might think they can. They can't. They're not going to help you the way that you think they're going to help you. Number one, because they're not licensed. Number two, because they don't actually know how to help you. They don't know what the best way to help you with your situation is. Only someone who has a license and is a professional can help you with those types of situations. So, you know, that's what Mother Hekate has to say for today. So listen to her. Listen to Mother Hekate. Go see a fucking professional. Stop fucking around. Stop telling yourself that you're gonna do it eventually. Stop making your friends and family into your personal emotional dumpsters. And go see a fucking professional. That's what Mother Hekate has to say for today. So I'm going to end the video there, because that is the end of this reading. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it has helped you in some way, shape, or form. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. It helps the algorithm push these videos out. It also helps to grow the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I hope this video has earned your subscription, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Shadows whisper slow.